Hello everyone, Aunt JoJo here with Aunt JoJo's Kitty Corner Nursery. Today I'm going to put together a doll. Yes, if you're new here, welcome. Also, if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you like my video, when I get done, give it that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I am going to be giving away a reborn. They are the factory painted ones, okay? They're not the artist painted ones. And that's what I'm putting together today, too, is one that's factory painted. It was already painted, this kit. And it is the Peaches kit. She's a big girl. She or he, whatever you want to be. I'll show you. Here's the head. Right here. Isn't she pretty? Chubby cheeks. Yep, can you see that? Painted hair. Okay. There's the legs. Look how chubby that leg is. Look at that. Isn't that chubby? Yeah, this is going to be a sweet baby once I get her put together. Here's the other leg. I like how the little feet turn in. That cute. Okay. Those are the legs. Here are the arms. Right here. There's the arms. And the hands. And the hands are, you know, in fists. Aren't those cute? All right. Then I have, let's see here, they sent, I'm going to put this down. Here's the pacifier, magnetic pacifier. She does have a magnet inside of her head, you know, in their mouth. And here's the body that was sent with her. And is the gathered in the front, gathered in the back. Okay. And here's all the zip ties to put the body on her. Or zip ties. Now, what I have in here are supplies. I've got my weight material here. Let's see here. Yeah, I got a bag of it there. I need to get some more stockings. And here I've got some more. I've got zip ties. I've got longer ones, you know, and stuff like that. And, oh, here's another stocking I can use for the head. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, this is what I've got. Oh, and I forgot super soft polyfiber fill. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got it down here on the bed so you can see what I'm doing. I don't have a table big enough to do this in, so I just do it on my bed. And yeah, it's easier for me, you know, to do it that way. So I'll just close down this box right here and just set it over there. And you will see my cats up on the bed. You know, I have one up here now. I don't know if you can see him. He's up there in the corner, or not in the corner, but laying up there. So, yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I always fill the legs and the arms with the weight material. And I happen to use white crafter sand. I don't know what anybody thinks about that, but it's just a step from being the glass. I looked it up. It's not harmful. You know, it's fine to use for them. So that's what I use. So I'm going to start with the leg, and I'll put the sand in the leg. Pour it in there. I got to be real careful because I spill a lot of this stuff. Makes a mess. And I'll put that up to about right below the knee. I'm going to take a little more for this kit because she is such a big girl. She's like, I think she's about 21 inches. Yeah. Okay, I got it up there, right up there to right below the knee. That's where I want it. Then I'll take polyfiber fill and I'll stick it down in there just to keep the weight material in there. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Are you having a good weekend so far? I hope so. I am. I went to visit my sister today. She's in a nursing home about 24 miles away from me, and I travel there every week, like sometimes twice a week. Okay, see, polyfiber fill in there. That's a heavy leg, I'll tell you. Put that over there. And then I'll fill this one up too. Yeah. Anyway, I went to see my sister. We watched some videos. We talked and laughed a lot. You know, like we always do. Had a good time. Okay, I can use just a little bit more, I think. Just a tiny bit. There, I think I did it fine. Yep, it's right there. Right under, right here in the crease. That's where I stop. I'll put the lid on this so I don't spill it all over. I'll put it up here. Put the polyfiber fill in the leg. I sent one of my dolls that I made when I first started making dolls. I just put these together. I don't make dolls anymore. Okay, I don't paint them. But one that I did paint when I used to make dolls. I would I painted them. There, it's stuffed. Now I'll do the arms. And anyway, I used to paint them, and one of the first ones that I made, I kept him because I rooted hair that was my son's when he was a baby, his first haircut. I rooted some of that hair that I had saved in his head. And he had really blonde hair. Okay, now this is going to go about up to right here to the first crease right here, right up to the elbow. Got to do just a little bit more. Anyway, that doll kind of faded over the years. I don't think I used what I needed to, a sealer. But anyway, so I took it apart and I sent it to an artist in Wisconsin. I think she's in Michigan. I sent it to her the end of October, and she's working on him now. She has sent me some pictures, but she's also going to root him some hair, and she's working on him now, and I'll be happy to get him back. I knew that it was going to take a few months, because she's got to make other reborns to sell, because it is kind of her business. Okay, got that one done. That arm. Okay, now we're going to do the second arm. Anyway, so his name is Dakota. He was a Tanner kit from Bountiful Baby. 3/4 limbs. So anyway, I had taken, I got it right, just right up there. I had taken his limbs off, taken him apart, and I just sent the parts that I needed painted. And she's going to send it back to me, and I'll put him back together. I've got his body and everything underneath my bed here in containers. So I'll be anxious to get him back, though. Yep. Let's see, I've got him that I painted, that one, and then Priscilla, she's a 12-month girl. I've got her. Boy, this is hard to get in here. I've got her out in the high chair in my in my dining room / living room. I don't really have a dining room. It's more, just has the table and chairs there next to the kitchen. Yeah, so, but anyway, he's probably will come home. It's not the end of this month, probably the first part of next month, I'm guessing. He's been gone a while. Like I said, I sent him out the end of October. All right, got that one done. Okay, boy, those are heavy. Yeah, now I've got to do the head. And I will, oh, just a minute, I forgot something. I've got to go get some baby powder wafers. Yeah, I always put baby powder wafers in my babies. Let's see here. First of all, I don't put them in the head, of course. I put them in the body, and then I put one in the diaper. This one's going to take some big diapers. So, put this in here in the head. Tuck it back in there. I don't like the heads to be hollow. I've gotten dolls before that I've taken apart and re-weighted them and restuffed them, and that the heads were about hollow. If you buy any already put together, off of AliExpress, I suppose off Temu too, you buy any of those and the head's almost empty, and there's hardly any weight in the doll at all. So I always take mine apart. Of course, I know how to do this, and some people don't. They don't know how to do it. So, yeah, but I don't like the heads hollow. Yeah, I know it looks like I'm stuffing an awful lot down in here, but it's a big head. Okay, let me make a stocking. I've got these. They're called trouser socks, and they're thicker than the nylon hose that you buy. With the nylon hose, you about have to double it, but these are thicker, so you don't always have to double it. Okay, now, yeah, that's about right. Then I'll just tie it right here. Tie the top. Alrighty, and then I take a pair of scissors and cut that top off like that. Okay, so you see I got my, yeah, that's about right to put in the head. I've been doing this for so long that I know about how much to put, in each sock for the head, I put together many of these dolls. I think I should have used another stocking with this. It seems like some of the weighting material's coming out. Okay. Alrighty. There. I got it stuffed in there. Yep. Alrighty. Get her little cheeks stuffed. Gotta have some stuffing in her cheeks. Oh yeah, quite a heavy head. But I think that's enough. Yeah, so, yep, see? Got all stuffed in there now. Now we come to the body. Okay? Now I'm going to put the legs on first. You always want to do the legs first, and then start stuffing in the bottom of the body. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. I don't know if these ties, zip ties, are going to be big enough. Should should be. There we go. There we go. All right, I guess they are going to be big enough. I'll put the zip ties in, and then I'll start stuffing the body and putting the legs on first, and then I'll do the arms, and then the head. That's how I always do them. Legs, arms, and head. And then I have to get a diaper, a onesie, and a pair of pajamas. That's okay. One arm. Yeah, I just got this in the mail today. You know, I've always kind of wanted a, let me see, this is twisted wrong. Wanted a silicone doll. I've had a couple before, and then I sold them because I wasn't impressed with them. They came, I don't know where they came from. But it's just this basic face that you see on all these dolls. And I'll take this tag off of here. And anyway, I sold them because I didn't want them. So just recently, I've been looking at silicones again. And I mean, they go for thousands. And I'm like, I am not spending that much money on a doll. I mean, I've spent up to $650. And that's the most I spent on a doll, which is still quite a bit, I think. For me. Okay? Just saying, for me. And everybody's free to do what they want to. You know, I'm not judging anybody. You know, if you can afford it and that's your thing, go right ahead. So now see, I'm stuffing polyfiber fill in the body. Okay? Yes, I do that. Well, okay, I've got some in there. Okay, I'm going to just take a wafer. Put a wafer, I'll fold it, and then I'll put a wafer down in there, down in the bottom. Okay, put a little bit more stuffing there. Okay, then I have got, let's see here, that's a little bit. I don't know who filled this stocking, but it wasn't me. But I'm going to, I think this came in a doll that I bought from somebody. And I'm like, that's just too much. That might be okay. But I mean, the whole stocking in the doll. Okay. Cut it off. Now I've got it that I put in. Okay. Now I put more polyfiber fill in it. Down in the bottom. Okay. Now, before I do any more, I'm going to stick the legs on. Okay. Hope this will work. The zip ties are a little bit small to my liking. I don't know if the leg's going to go on here or not. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing, or at least probably can't. Okay. Got it almost on. There we go. There we go. Now it's on. All right. That's the left leg. And here's the right leg. Let's see if I can get it on here this way. Get it pulled up here. Yeah, there, I got it in there. I just got to tighten that a little bit. I don't think that thing's good. There we go. There we go. Now it's tight. There you go. See? Got the legs on. That's going to be a big baby, I told you. Big baby. Put some more polyfiberfill in. Yep, she's going to be a big one. Stuffing it down there. Make sure she's nice and plump for such a big baby. She can't be no skinny little thing. Okay. A little more. Got to put another baby powder wafer in. Put one up the top of the torso. Put one in here. Okay, now I'm going to put the arms on. We've got the left arm. I love putting these dolls together. It doesn't take a long time. And also, once you've got the doll put together, it's just so cool to see how it looks. Okay. Yep, this is going to be a big baby. She sure is. Boy, I don't even have a name for her. I don't know what in the world I would name her. If you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your comments. Love to, your name, yeah, give me some names. Boy, she's heavy. She's heavy. Look at that. Better put the lid back on this before I end up with a mess on the floor or the bed, on my bed. There. Got that on there. Oh, she's going to be a big girl. Yeah, I think I might put a little bit more in this, over in this shoulder there. Maybe a little more over there too. Alrighty, here goes the head. We're going to put the head on her. Like I said, she is the Peaches kit. And she is a replica. Make sure her head turns a little bit, but doesn't fall off. There. Okay. See if her pacifier works. It does. Okay. Oh my goodness, what a baby girl. What a baby girl. I'll put these extra zip ties in with the rest of mine over here, my box. Put this box away. I guess we're not going to need anything out of it. Yeah, so be right back. Okay, I had to go out and I've got my toenail clippers. That's how I get the zip ties, the end of them cut off so they don't poke anybody holding the doll. Yep, go right down. Whoops, lost some down the floor. Excuse me, my head's probably in the way. Here's a couple zip ties that can be put away. I hope everybody's having a good day. Good night. Gonna have a good day tomorrow. Let me get a drink here. Gotta have a drink of my DP. Diet Pepsi. Love it. Okay. Here we've got to get her legs trimmed. The thing off her legs. Okay, I got to make sure I pick all those up because my cats love to play with these things. There. All right. Okay. There she is, all put together. My goodness. Okay, I can put this stuff away. Righty. That didn't take long, did it? Having a hard time getting stuff to stay up in the closet on the shelf, you know, because I've got so much stuff. All right, I'll put this away. There's the bag that the kit came out of. And she's already made. Can you see her? Maybe I should raise this up a little bit and show her to you. Excuse me for bouncing that. Can you see her? Look how big she is. She's a big, heavy baby. Oh my goodness. She's got to weigh 6-7 pounds. She's a big girl. She just might stay in my collection. She just might. Now I got to find a diaper for her. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go over here and pull a diaper out. Okay? I think this one will work. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's a diaper. I think this one will work. I'm not sure what size this is, but it looks like it will. So I open up another baby powder wafer, and I put it inside the diaper. Then I put the diaper on the baby. Oh yeah, this is going to work fine. Just fine. And I didn't get her out a onesie or a sleeper before I started. But there she is in her diaper. There she is. Isn't she sweet? Okay, let me find a onesie and a pair of pajamas. Okay, I found her a new white onesie that I'm going to put on her. And a little pair of white socks with pink ruffles, ruffles around the top. Okay, and this nice soft little hooded, I'm going to call them pajamas. They're probably not, but it says cute on the front. They're pink and white plaid, and in white letters it says cute, C-U-T-E, and it's got a zipper down the front. Okay, and it has a little hood on it. It's white in the hood. It's very soft, and the hood's got little ears. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but she's going to look adorable in this, isn't she? So, let's start. I'm going to put her socks on her. Her little feet are getting cold. It's cold here in Minnesota. Yeah, the wind's blowing. Oh, these socks are going to fit fine. The wind is blowing so hard. When I went to see my sister and I was coming home, the wind was so hard that there was a truck that went by me and just about blew my car off the road. Yeah, I drive a little black Pontiac G6. So it's just a small car, which I really like. Okay, got the socks on. Now let's do the onesie here. Anybody thought of a name for her yet? Somebody better. Oh, she's so cute. You're so cute. I suppose I better put a headband on her too, shouldn't I? Little girl. She's got painted hair. Okay, little girl. Little big girl. Boy, she's a chunk. She is a chunk. Yes, she is. She'll probably stay in my nursery. I've got mostly, I mean, I've got a lot of newborns. She's a 0 to 3 month, and I only have one other in my collection that's a 0 to 3 month. Yeah, and then I've got some 3 to 6 months, and I have 6 to 9, my triplets. They're the pickle sculpts. I've got 2 asleep and 1 awake of the pickles. They're 6 to 9 months. And then I have my 12-month girls. I've got 2, I believe, that are 12 months. And then I have my big girl, Nora Jean, and she's 4 years old. And she wears size 5 in clothes and size 6 in shoes. Yes, size 6 in shoes. She's a big girl. She sits on the rocker out there in the living room. That's where she sits, and sometimes I let her hold the babies. Well, big girl, you are just so sweet. You are. Look at this. See? Look at her. Isn't she a sweetheart? I'll probably snuggle her all night long tonight. Yes. Oh, my goodness. You just look and feel so real. All right. I'm going to put this nice warm outfit on you. Oh. How am I going to get it so your ruffle shows? Get the ruffle down at the bottom. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, she's going to be very warm. Very, very warm. I'm excited. I'm so excited for her. I didn't think I would be. But I am. All right. Let's put her little arms in the sleeves. Oh my goodness, she's just looking so adorable in this. She's adorable anyway. But then you put this on her. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take some pictures tonight. Yes. Zip her up. Oh my goodness. I'll put her little hood on her. There. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Let me show you what she looks like in this. Look at that. Doesn't she look adorable? Huh? Yes, she's so sweet. I'm going to have to snuggle her. Well, anyway, there we have it. I put her all together, the Peaches kit. Put her together for you to show you, and dressed her. And that's about all I have for you today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really like that. And hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I put out any more videos, which I haven't been doing lately too much, but I'm going to try to be better. And anyway, and leave comments. I love your comments, and I do read them, okay? So, from this little Peaches to me, thank you for coming and watching our video, and we hope you come back. Have a good day, and a good day tomorrow, too. Bye-bye.